Hey, it's Birdman time for another community shout, hanging out here in the studio. And yes, I've washed my hands. So anyways, we're going to kick off this week, and we're going to start with Solterra, Senior Living. We've got with me Margie and Sue. And we want to make sure everybody understands you don't go visit Solterra right now unless you have a specific reason and they already know that you're coming. Right?
Right.
Okay, good. So, and I did that without even a press release.
Good job. You're hired.
So good. So yesterday you were supposed to have a job fair, which obviously you didn't have.
Right.
It doesn't mean it's never going to happen again.
Right.
Because the world didn't stop, folks.
Yeah.
But what are we going to do?
So, hello.
Hi.
We had to cancel it because of the visitor restrictions, of course. But we are postponing it because progress doesn't stop. Solterra is actually, we're almost doubling our assisted living apartments, which is super news. It's adding, we're adding actually onto the assisted living building right now another 21, 24 apartments. We are remodeling the first and second floor of our current independent living into assisted living, so that'll add more. And then we are also taking over the building across the parking lot, which is a Sunrise Surgery Center.
Okay.
The surgery center is still there, dentist office is still there, but the second floor will be memory care, as well as memory care with behaviors.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
we will be training staff. We'll have a whole staff over there, 20-something more apartments over there. So we are really expanding, and we need great employees. So our job fair will be postponed, but we still want people to come and apply for our positions.
Well, not necessarily come and apply.
Right, because,
all terminology,
and
right?
so I actually wrote down what we are hoping. There is on our website, which is solterrasl.com.
Okay.
So solterrashowlow.com, but really it's Solterra Senior Living, but I like to say
We'll just
Showlow.
say Showlow, yeah.
You can download an application from there, and you can complete it and email it to, and we're going to give
yeah, we'll put this down below.
Information down
Just
below,
go.
but email it to our business office manager, nniedermayer. We'll give you the email information, and if you just can't figure out how to get that downloaded application, just email your resume to us, and then we'll go from there. And we'll tell you how to come on in and apply. So
sorry, I keyed in on the name Niedermayer, but
I know.
I was like, how'd you remember to say that?
Yeah. So I think that's really all I wanted to say. But this is Margie, and she is our expert. What is your position exactly?
Resident care coordinator. And I help coordinate residents' care according to their care plan. And I'm over employees. So right now we're looking for certified caregivers, first aid, CPR certified, fingerprint clearance card. That's no experience. We'll take this right out of class. And we're also looking for assistant caregivers.
So do you do the training, or do they have to do a training ahead of time?
If you're assistant caregiver, you're coming in, we will pay for your training. So you come in and assist. You're assisting the caregivers and residents' daily living activities.
Okay, awesome.
We escort to meals, activities within the community.
Yeah.
So you can help all that. So you're like getting hands-on training, and then as well as you go through a 2-week class, and then you go take a state test and you get certified.
Awesome, cool, and you guys obviously help with that. And,
yes.
And the people that are at Solterra are phenomenal. So it's great interactive stuff like that. I mean, right now obviously we're doing the whole social distancing exercise, but we'll get past that, and then we'll be back to normal. So very cool stuff. Anything else that they need to know? We pretty much.
Oh, let me see. Oh, it's full-time hours.
Yes.
And benefits.
That's pretty good.
So medical, dental, vision, PTO, great people to work with.
Yes, a great community.
Great community of residents to work for, to help.
We do offer a free meal, so your lunch is free, so you don't have to worry about
Wow.
running out for lunch or bringing a lunch. We do.
Food.
Yes.
Very good. Awesome. Well, cool. So that's Solterra Senior Living. We're going to put up all the links that you need, and it's basically a virtual job fair right now.
Yes,
And then
yes.
they'll, of course, do the in-person interviews and stuff like that here later. And
Yeah.
just stay tuned, and we'll let you know when that is.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Margie.
Thank
Sue.
you.
We appreciate it very much. We'll do the virtual handshakes, and we'll be right back in just a sec. Okay, hey, continuing on, now I've got with me from the town of Pinetop-Lakeside, of course, main sponsor is Malaina Spillman. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. We're being good. We're not
Yes.
shaking hands. Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, and we washed our hands.
Yes. We have
actually,
hand sanitizer too.
That too. But you know, I want to point out soap and warm water is a better option. So
Yes.
keep doing that.
20 seconds, warm water.
Good.
Sing your ABCs.
Okay, so being events and all of that, what the shout's about, we're kind of in a lull mode
We
because we
are.
want people to understand what's going on. But certain things, you know, may get canceled in the future or
Yes.
may not. They want to make sure that they stay up to date, and the best way to do that with the town is to go.
To our website, to our Facebook page. We've got Visit Pinetop-Lakeside Facebook page. We also have just the Pinetop-Lakeside government side. We've got our PinetopLakeside.com and PinetopLakesideAZ.gov.
Good.
So all of that stuff will be on our website, on social medias, sending out emails to whoever we can that
Yeah.
we have email addresses for as well.
Awesome. So just make sure you're updating there. If you try to Google it, I found that it usually pulls up the last 3 to 15 years worth of events. So go to the Facebook page or go to directly to their website. That's the easiest
Yeah.
way to do it.
Absolutely. Currently, so
This is on Thursday.
this is
so, yeah.
Thursday. So Tuesday, we are working on an emergency declaration. So by
Okay.
the time you see that, that'll probably be out.
There you go.
But as you know, we have a couple events coming up with the Tillman Run and Easter
Yep.
and that. And just for everybody to be aware, the Tillman Run has turned to a virtual run. So we will not be having the whole big to-do
Yeah,
at
so
Mountain Meadow
they
Park.
won't restrict traffic. They won't. You can go out and run it
Absolutely.
and do that, and I think they'll have a virtual way to participate. But you're not going to have. There's not going to be the large gathering. There's not going to be the police presence of holding off traffic and stuff like that. So be
So
cautious.
Be careful. If you have a treadmill, run your 4.2 miles at home
There
on
you
your
go.
treadmill, or
Awesome.
or go out in the woods and enjoy some of our fabulous trails that that are 3.5 miles, and
There you go.
can extend it a little bit. So
Cool.
yeah,
Awesome. As far as Easter, as we'd announced on some of the other things, nobody's canceled an Easter event yet, but you got to believe that that's a possibility that gets canceled.
absolutely, it's
Okay.
a possibility. We have not made a decision yet. I'm thinking that probably in the next week we'll make a decision. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
And questions, call the town. My direct line at the town for events and recreation stuff is 928-368-6700. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Just calling town hall.
Cool.
Yeah.
So they're saying 6 to 8 weeks, and that was at the beginning of the week. So we're looking at possibly into the end of May. But that means June, we should be good. We've
Yeah.
got a huge event. Everybody should, since you're not out running around and you've already bought more toilet paper than you'll ever need, you've got money, put it in the bank, save it, and get ready for the events that are coming in June.
Exactly.
What do we got?
So first up, our biggest thing is going to be starting of our movie in the parks. So we have June 20th. Right now, that's probably going to be our first one.
Okay. Just saying.
We may have one in May. We don't know. We'll wait and see. But June 20th, we'll have our movie in the park. And the movie is to be announced. But I'm thinking it could be something like Frozen 2.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. So
Not Outbreak?
No,
Haha, kidding.
no.
Haha. Frozen 2? Uh-oh. Yeah.
you
Crazy.
never know. So Movies in the Park, again, is always a free event to come and watch the movie. Bring your blankets, chairs, come and enjoy. There are concessions that are usually available by one of our local clubs. The MIAC, Mayor's Youth Advisory Committee, or the Optimist Club will sell concessions. But other than the concessions, it's a completely free event.
Very cool. And then
we have our Balloon Festival, the White Mountains Balloon Festival. So this year, if you followed, it started with a little struggle.
It's built,
but,
and it's gotten better every single time.
and it's going to be better this year.
Awesome, cool.
So
And that is when?
That is the last weekend in June.
Okay.
So again, it's free to the public to come out and enjoy all the festivities. We have Mogi on that will be kicking off the Balloon Festival
Very
on
cool.
Friday night. So come out and enjoy Mogi on. We'll be having bands playing throughout the day. We've actually partnered with the Chamber of Commerce, the Pinetop-Lakeside Chamber
Awesome.
of Commerce this year. They are having their White Mountain red,
white, and blue,
red,
white,
yes,
red, white,
I
yeah, all
apologize.
the crazy stuff going on, all the
Yes.
bounce houses, all the activities, and all that
Yes.
during the day.
So right now, I believe they've planned 8 bounce houses during
Wow.
the day. That part is not free. You do have to buy a wristband for that, and they have tickets for sale on their website, PinetopLakeSideChamber.com.
Very good.
So you can go and enjoy that. But other than that, other than food and just enjoying the vendors, everything is free.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Once again, Malaina Spillman with the town of Pinetop-Lakeside. Thank you very much for your time
You're
today.
welcome.
Appreciate it. Okay, so hey, while everybody's hanging out in your house right now because you got nothing to do and you're not allowed to go anywhere and everything's closing and all that's going on, I want you to go to the Census website because I'm sure you haven't done it yet. The 2020 census is the first census that you can fill out online. Now, in the mail, you may have gotten a form already that gives you a code. You enter that code in, and we want everybody to say they live here, okay? We want you to choose this area, the Arizona White Mountains, as your place to live because that gives us more resources up here. It gives us more representation in Congress and all of that kind of thing. So it's real easy. You go to the website. If you don't have your form, you can do it without it. It allows you to put in your address. Yeah, they ask a whole lot of questions and they're going to ask specifics about age and stuff like that. It all drives down to the resources that are available and available within age groups. So go out, fill out your 2020 census today. I already did mine. It's easy, it's quick, and then you're done. It is required by law, but that's not the reason you should do it. You should do it because it benefits you and it benefits the community. Hey, I'm Birdman. That's going to be it for this week's Arizona White Mountains podcast. Coming to you from the Birdman Media Studios. And like I tell you, if I don't see you around town, I'm going to catch you right here on the web.